Hello. Can you guys hear me? Hi. Oh wait. Let me just turn on a couple of things, okay? Hang on. Hi everyone. Hi. Uh, yeah, there we go. And then my Christmas go. Yeah, there we go. Hello. How are you guys doing? Let me just say hi to everyone. Okay. Hi, Herb. Hi, Fanjashi. Congrats on being first. Is it weird? Is it weird to hear my voice like this, Herb? Don't push my buttons tonight, okay, Herb? I might break out from this very peaceful, cozy mode. Hi, Lumi. Hi, Kingpin. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Hi, Ali. How are you? It's so good to see you. Adi, I hope you feel better soon. I know I think you're listening to me right now. But make sure you're rolled up like a burrito, okay? Feel better. Please feel better. Hi, Weibo. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Garden of Narratives. Hi, Nara. Yes, I hope you make a really yummy what did you say? You say you're making an apple crumble pie? Oh my, I'm scrolling through the chat right now. Uh, yeah, I think that's what you said. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you, Sona. Busy with holiday stuff. Gonna be lurking while making apple crumble pie. Yeah, that sounds so yummy. Make sure you take a picture, okay? And you made sous vide lamb? Oh my gosh. Nara is not only a kintsugi butterfly, but she is a chef. My goodness. Is it possible for you to send some over? Thank you for the lurk, Nara. I will be expecting pictures after. Yep, very ASMR. How does it sound, guys? Is it okay? Um, Again, this is my very first ASMR. It might be a bit scuffy. I did my best with the microphone. I don't know how it sounds. Please be honest. Let me know. Ew, she started. Wow. Just wow. Irv, can you hear this? Oh my gosh. Hi, Chimbe. Welcome. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? The Christmas fans because very, very cold outside. Oh yeah, it's hot for you guys. I know it's really hot. ASMRP. The voices in your head crash out. Sana will say the most cursed shit, but with a cozy voice. Guys, I'm good. Ready for the cozy ASMR experience before, but oh my gosh. Thank you for coming, Ali. I appreciate you for being here. Ooh, for two families. Oh my god. Or we can literally come knock on our door for some. Oh my god, that's so true. You guys are basically neighbors, right? Sona might have to lick the photos on the monitor, so I know. When one day, we'll gather together and have like a I don't know what you call it, but like a VTuber friendsgiving or like I don't know something fun. That would be so amazing, right? Oh my god, it feels like a sandstorm. I'm sorry. Whoa, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the follow. Real girl scare me. Well, thankfully, I'm not a real girl. I am actually a virtual fairy librarian. So, welcome to the Garden of Narratives. Here is your library card. I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh my goodness, guys, I wanna test something out, okay? And so, well, first of all, you might want to use headphones for a better experience. I guess when I blew into the mic, that might have been a little bit too much. But do you guys prefer my soft spoken voice like this? Or do you guys prefer whispers? What sounds better to you guys? How's both? I was thinking of actually using soft spoken because normally when I listen to ASMR, I I prefer soft spoken voices. Oh, they're both nice actually. Okay, okay. Yay! I guess, you know, I've heard both. Okay, okay. Right. So you can alternate. Oh, that's a good idea. Both are really nice. Your normal voice makes it rumble and smooth and soothing. Oh my god. I was so worried because I have I have a pretty okay mic. Like I'm not gonna say it's cheap, but it's decent. It's just a regular USB mic, and I was like, it's definitely not going to give off the same type of experience as using one of the 3D what is it called? The 3DIO mics, right? And so I tried my best to adjust the settings. So hope it's working out well. I like whispering more, but I know it's hard to do long time. Ah, okay. Maybe I can yeah, maybe I can alternate between them. But my goal is to have you scream, why would you do that? Why? Why? Hang on. I'm gonna move to the center a little bit. Hopefully I don't like detach my head from my body because you guys have seen that happening before. But yeah, guys, let's settle in. Welcome to the library. I know it's a bit late. Normally I stream 2 hours before this. Um, but I had to make sure that my surroundings were in complete silence. Um, and I actually had to kick the hubby out. I was like, please, don't be in the PC room just for 1 hour. And he actually ends work. Like he ended work like 15 minutes ago. I was like, yeah, just 1 hour, okay? Oh my gosh, hi Ribby, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for checking in. Alright. Okay guys. So um again, this is my first ASMR stream. But what I want you guys to do right now is simply just find yourself. Close your eyes. Find yourself anywhere in my library. I know it's hard to imagine because I have yet to share how the library actually looks like. But whether that's all the way in the back for some cozy time, or whether that's by the window where you can actually watch and hear the snow falling. Are you guys able to actually hear the sound of the snow falling in the background? Do you guys hear it? Yeah, there's snow falling in the back. Isn't it so pretty? Yeah, you hear it? I'm so glad. So just tune yourself, close your eyes. Don't think about anything at this time, okay? So just relax. Um, as this is my first ASMR streams, I will have to play around with triggers later on. I don't exactly have items for that, but I thought it would be really nice to do some sort of a Christmas themed ASMR. So I'm gonna mix in a bit of role play. I don't know, I'm getting a little embarrassing. As well as, interacting with you guys in chat if you do say something. But really, for this stream, you don't have to say anything at all. I just want you to listen to my voice, listen to the snow falling in the background. Okay? And so here we go. All right? Did you guys find a space in the library? I hope you did. Well, hello, my lovely fables. Welcome to the Garden of Narratives. Oh my gosh, Irv! Stop that! You're really trying hard to break me out of my, the cozy self right now, aren't you? Welcome up to the Garden of Narratives, everyone. Please come in. The library is nice and warm, very toasty. It must have been super cold outside, right? We're going to take it very slow, right? There's no pressure from you at this time to be perfect, to be performative. Just come as you are to this library. And if you have headphones, I'd actually recommend putting them on now for a softer experience. And yes, sir, I won't blow into your ears. Wherever you're listening from, whether you're already in the bed, working late, even gaming, or maybe you're just starting your day. Because I know I have some fables from all over the world. So, no matter what it is you're doing, or maybe you just need something gentle in the background, I'm just super happy you're here with me tonight. And please, if you are driving while listening to this, please stay alert on the road. Don't fall asleep behind those wheels, okay? Please. Alright. What I want you guys to do at this moment is let's start with a very simple breathing exercise. Alright? Okay? Nothing fancy. Just you, yourself, and your breath. Okay? So let's inhale through our nose for 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's exhale slowly for 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Thank you so much for the follow, Riley. Welcome to the Garden of Narratives. Feel free to take a seat anywhere around the library. Oh my god. Nothing like being EP while operating machinery. Thank you so much for the headpad. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, also thank you so much for the follow, Super Gooner. Welcome to the Garden of Narratives. But, okay, Mr. Real Girls, scare me. Please don't fall asleep. That sounds so dangerous. That sounds really, really dangerous. I think you should be I think you should be listening to some like heavy metal or some like rock music in the background so you don't fall asleep. Sona, that is your alt. That is absolutely true. But I am not going to be a gooner right now. I'm going to be I'm going to be a very say so, a very wholesome fairy at this moment. Shh. I know you guys are all saying, for those who you who have been with me for a while, you know that I am completely the opposite. But we don't have to talk about that right now, right? Because right now we just want to relax, right? We just want to relax. Chumbe, Chumbe, don't look at me like that. Mister, don't look at me like that, please. I'm listening to this while I'm flying the plane right now. What? Yeah, since okay, that kind of peaked right there. I really hope, I really hope you're not flying the plane. I didn't know that you were a certified panda. I didn't know you were a panda pilot. All right, I want us to inhale and exhale once more. Okay, everyone, here we go. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, very good. Herb is gonna crash the plane. Oh no, Herb, actually, if you do decide, or not decide, but if you decide to crash land somewhere, you're welcome to crash land in Costa Rica. Hi, Nardo. Welcome in. Thank you for bookmarking your place in today's library. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, it's an ASMR. ASMR. How do you guys feel after that small breathing exercise? You guys feel a bit more relaxed? Um, did your shoulders at least drop a little bit? If it did, that's enough. You're doing fine. You're doing really, really fine. Alright, you're gonna send the plane down? Oh my god. No, unfortunately, there is no runway. Um, I live in a condo, so you might have to actually land on several houses. Yeah, treat the several houses like a runway. I'm just kidding. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. But what if he crashes in that island full of dinosaurs? Well, Irv, if you do crash in that island full of dinosaurs, if you happen to see an ankylosaurus or even uh, a brontosaurus, can you make sure to take pictures of them? Because they're my favorite dinosaurs. Alright, as you guys are settling in, right? Again, let me remind you, okay? While you're here at this library, you don't need to do anything. You don't need to do anything at all. You don't need to be productive. You don't need to be productive. You don't need to perform. You don't need to explain yourself. Listening to ASMR while playing Assassin's Creed is interesting. That must be like a mix of emotions. Like a part of you wants to relax, but then a part of you is like, I don't know, you might have like your adrenaline rushing. Hope you don't die, Nardo, while you're playing. I'll take pics of those dinosaurs before I step into your place and get up close to real dinosaurs. I don't have to pay tax. Okay. Alright. By the way, real girls scare me. Is there another name that you go by? Or should I just do I keep addressing you as real girls? But answering your question, well, I mean, yes. You don't have to, but you should. If you really don't want the IRS to come after you. You can call me real. Okay, that sounds good. But yes, if you feel like being a responsible citizen, then yes. But if you don't want to, I guess that is your choice. But please don't take anything said by a VTuber seriously, please. I mean, he has to sneak around. It's actually very fitting. Oh, that's true. It's a lot of like parkour, and just kind of snooping around, feeling calm while panicking at the same time. Yes, never, ever take a VTuber's word to heart. Okay, let's get back into it. Right, so again, going back, you don't need to explain yourself. You can just simply exist with me at this library tonight. Because that's going to be more than enough. The holidays can be very loud, right? They can also be very busy, emotional, overwhelming, or sometimes strangely very lonely. So, as you're thinking about the holidays, if you're feeling something heavy, that's okay. If also today it felt very quiet in a way that hurt, that's okay too. That's okay. If today felt completely ordinary, just very mundane, that's okay as well. Every day doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Not at all. Make sure you remind yourself that you are not behind. You are not disappointing anyone by resting. You're allowed to take a pause, to take a breath without any guilt. Doesn't have to be nice and perfect. Are you sure you're Asian? I am all for a breaking generational trauma. If we were to have a discourse on Asian generational trauma, I don't think it would be an ASMR. Trust me, it would not be an ASMR at all. So, Irv, my fellow, not, why was I gonna say my fellow panda? My fellow fey creature? No, pandas are real. Well, maybe not a cyber panda. But anyways, panda, don't think about the past right now. I know, I know, especially you and I can have um, a very long conversation about that. But you know what? This is the library, right? And in this library, we have so many different types of books. Okay? On your left, we have the history section. On your right, we have the romance section. Okay? Um, in the middle, we have a horror section. And up against the walls, actually, it surrounds almost the entire wall of the library. We have many, many kinds of mangas, manhwas, webtoons. But if you feel like you're feeling a little adventurous, you may go into the basement. There's no promises though that you can leave the basement though. The sudden change. I know my mods live in the basement, as well as my fables uh, that do not return books on time. For those of you who are just listening, if you're new here tonight, um, yes, I call my chat fables because I like to collect every kind of story. But but enough about breaking generational trauma. Let's create new generational trauma. Am I? Chupin, no. Please don't spread such things tonight. that that's that's a matter of topic for a different stream, okay? Can you ask them to bring food? Okay, sure. Yeah, if they decide to go to the basement to read any kind of um, Soul Sona fanfics, um, where I get to, bring my imagination of also Silas into life. Yes, you may go there. Make sure to bring our mods and our friends who are there some snackies. Oh my goodness, no, I would never. They get fed very well, okay? They actually get 3 course, no, I'm sorry, 5 to 7 course meals. But anyways, getting back onto it, so take some time to look around at the library. But I want to actually share a very deep quote said by once a very wise, powerful woman with a complicated history. I don't know if you've heard of her before, but her name is Emir from a nation called Marley. Yeah, she's from a faraway nation called Marley. But do you know what she said? She said, "You're gonna care what other people think and be someone you're not your whole life? You're fine as you are. to talk in your own words. Let that sit with you right now for a couple of minutes. So talk in your own words. I think that's something worth remembering tonight. You don't need to shape yourself into something else to belong. You don't need to shrink or harden or polish yourself, be something you're not. Because let me tell you right now, you are absolutely worthy of resting. And you are allowed to be exactly who you are right now in this moment. In this moment. I think you know that I very much don't change my tone for anyone. That, yeah, that is true. You're very consistent. I think that's also one of your strengths. Mm, That, um, that are, you are very real and authentic. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, no, not sometimes. Most of the time, you're a menace, but that's one of the things I appreciate about you. Mm. So keep being that same cybernetic panda, okay? Oh, the irony, right? I know that the year is also coming to a close, but I want you to hear this very clearly, okay? You don't need to have everything figured out before the new year begins. I know a lot of us are different when it comes to organizing and planning things. Some of us stay in the present, some of us look too much into the future, or some of us like to keep holding on to the past. And right now, stick to the present at this time. The present. Okay? You don't need a perfect plan. You also don't need a dramatic transformation for the new year. Yeah, I'm actually someone who plans for the future a lot. And um and I guess this is where soul balances me out. Soul is a more of an in the present type of IT man. And so, um, but Herb is absolutely right. It's sometimes too stressful to think so far ahead. And yeah, your plans don't go 100% as expected, but that's totally okay. You might have a lot of regrets. You might have a lot of projects or things that you couldn't accomplish this year. But again, that's absolutely okay. Absolutely okay. And you have to give yourself more credit because sometimes just making it through the year is already a quiet victory. So, wherever you are at this time, I want you guys to, but I don't know if you guys like have a plushie. Some of you guys might be tucked into bed or laying down. If you are, you know, give yourself a very big hug or a pat on the back and tell yourself that you made it this year. And that's the most important thing. It may not be something very loud or something visible, but the fact that you have come this far is already a miracle in itself. Okay, so be easy on yourself. Again, let me repeat this. Just making it through the year is already a quiet victory. It's a victory. Don't you ever forget that. I can be honest with you. Actually, this year wasn't easy for me either. I think a lot of us, especially, um, you know, not only VTubers, right? Because I feel like as VTubers, we focus a lot on bringing our best self on stream, online, social media. But I think that goes for everyone, right? We always want to make sure we bring our best foot forward. But if I can be honest with you right now, yeah, 2025 wasn't easy for me. There were actually moments of illness in both of my families, mine and Soul's. Um, Definitely grief as well because I lost my fur baby boy um, this year. And moments where, you know, I kind of wanted to give up, right? Where my mind felt heavy, where, things weren't just working out. It's almost as if you had your mind set on things that you wanted to pursue, but, the world was like, not today. But you know what? Guess what? Despite whether, I don't know how you'll define, you know, 2025 to be, maybe for some of you guys, it was great, it was better than the year before. Maybe for some of you guys, it was crappy. But whatever it is, I'm sure you can think back into a single positive moment. Positive moment. And for me, it was meeting you. Meeting you, my precious, my beautiful, beautiful fables. And also making new friends who are also with me in this chat tonight. And also finding small joys that I didn't plan for. So, no matter how this year went by, you did a really good job, okay? Don't let anyone ever tell you that you are an underachiever or that you could have done more because you did your best. You did your best. Don't you ever forget that, okay? I find that my expectations never come to fruition, so I'm very much a more of a let's see what happened person these days. That's also good, I think. Sometimes it's better to let go and just go with the flow. Now, since I'm a planner, that's at times that's a bit hard for me, but sometimes you just kind of have to step back I think it comes down to this, and I kind of want to imagine yourself. Some of you guys might get hungry right now. when you're when you're at a buffet, you're really lost, right? You're like, where do I start? Do I want to start with fried food? do I want to do I want to start in the meat section, the sushi section, right? And then you start piling up so many different types of dishes of food on your single plate. And then you finally sit down and it's kind of like, okay, now what do I eat first? Right? And we think about it hard so much, or at least I do. But only look at one thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time. Okay? That's absolutely fine. Go by your own tempo. It's totally okay. It's not a competition. You don't need to catch up to anyone. Now, as I say this, I'm not saying this without considering all kinds of situation, right? And so, but short, bottom line is be kind to yourself, okay? Be very kind to yourself. Every year was a mixed bag for me, yeah. And once again, even like towards the end of 2024, even for me, I thought 2025 was going to be a great year, but it was definitely a mix. And again, I am very much hopeful for 2026 as well. Like down, deep in my bones, like I feel, my rusty, my old elderly bones. I feel like 2026 will be an amazing year. Uh, I just hope next year has more goods than bads. Absolutely. The sampler has the first play. Oh, a little bit of everything. You need to try a Brazilian house place. It's really good. They give you like this little, like a little coin, and there's like a green side where it says like basically you're telling them like, hey, keep it coming, keep the meat coming, and then the other side which is like red and it says like I'm done, I'm too full, I cannot eat anymore. But yeah, it's so good. I haven't been to one in a long time, so Irv, I hope you get to go to one. Very, very delicious. All right, again, let's take another breath together, right? But this time, we're going to inhale for 4 seconds, and then hold it softly for 7, and then exhale slowly for 8. Okay? This is actually the 4-7-8 breathing technique, and it has helped me a lot of times where I just need to keep myself grounded. So here we go. Ready? Inhale for 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then exhale slowly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, very good. As you exhale, I want you to imagine setting down anything you don't need to carry into the next year. Okay? You don't have to throw it away forever. You can just rest it here for now. Just rest it here for now. Hmm. As you guys are looking toward the new year, I don't want you to think about resolutions. Actually, resolutions are so outdated. Am I right? Don't tie yourself down to strict rules. No strict rules. No impossible promises. Instead, just reflect on 1 to 3 words. 1 to 3 words. Words you like to see show up in your life. It could be health. It could be rest. Again, I feel like, as you guys know, right? The older we get, I feel like we hear lots of news about friends and family struggling with health. And I think really health is such an important thing to wish and want for. And so, may you guys all have great health for the new year. Have great health for the new year. And rest. I see you guys out there. I see my hustlers. I see those who are constantly going after that goal. And that's good. I admire your resilience. I admire your resilience so much. But sometimes you might need rest. If you're not healthy, if you're not resting, then how do you expect to keep pushing forward, right? So maybe it's rest. And then maybe for some of us, and this is an area that I still struggle to this day, is self-love. Knowing how to love myself for who I am. Love yourself for who you are. Oh my gosh, Irv, you guys didn't know, Irv did a 2 times Flordak sub reward, and he's been struggling. Yeah, Flordak, even I can't do that. Even with regular Flordak, I only pour in half a sauce packet. But as VTubers, what do? we, we we do this for our community, for our chat, for peak content. But yes, don't do anything that hurts yourself. Seriously, physically or mentally. I'm sure there are ways for us to do things to entertain our communities without, hurting ourselves physically. I did not know there was a 3 times for that. Okay, yeah, that's like, yeah, that might be a bit impossible for me. I'd rather play a Souls game, if anything. So for me, my words are bold and confident for the new year. Those are my words. Mm. And health. Bold, confidence, and health. Bold. Be very bold. Be very confident. Be healthy. Again, it doesn't have to be words like perfect, right? It's more about the willingness to try, right? For you, it's health, experience, and growth. I love that for you. Mm. I think I can use some growth as well, physically, actually. But if you don't have your words, if it's too much for you to imagine what 2026 would be like, you don't need to decide right away. You don't need to decide right away. You can just sit with the thought and what you like to see happening in 2026. Mm, that's absolutely fine. Again, you don't have to figure things out before the new year begins. Diligence is about enough for me. That is also a very good one too. Being diligent. Mm. Nothing to be rushing forward for. It doesn't have to be words that are very loud in meaning. You know what I mean? Like a go-getter. But diligence. I love that. Just taking it one step at a time. Being very consistent. One step at a time. Because that's actually harder than you think. Being diligent. Also, let me share another quote that I happened to read about when, when I was rotting away in the library. Yeah, there's this guy. I think you might know him too. He's quite, he's quite famous. Ah, thank you, Irv. I paused it. Reload clips, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the Garden of Narratives. Please make yourself cozy. Take a seat anywhere. It might be by the window or in the back. But I was about to share a quote by someone who loves his friend very much. I don't know if you've heard of him before. His name is Natsu. Natsu is, from an adventures guild called Fairy Tale. I don't know if you guys heard about them. But this is what I read when when I was reading his story. He said, "The moment you think of giving up, think of the reason why you held on for so long." Let that sink in. I'm gonna read that once more, okay? The moment you think of giving up, think of a reason why you held on so long. Of very wise words from someone who very much loves his friends and who's very fearless. Never heard of him. uh, Garden, if you have Venus flytraps, since this is a magical library, uh, we keep out the flies. But I do think Venus flytraps are very cool. I've had one before. They're pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. What like Mother Nature can make, right? You're doing all right. Well, reload. Welcome in. You can just relax and just listen. Listen to my words. They are gnarly. I did not know that. That's so cool. My sometimes my brain, it it likes to be silly, and I I always imagine what would it be like if I just stuck my finger in there. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that, by the way. I did not do it. I did not let my um, thoughts win. Yes, do not do that. Oh no, I don't think I could pause ads. Okay, okay. Wait, did I dismiss it? I'm not sure. Are you guys in ad jail? If you guys are, um, I will wait. You're not in jail? Okay, alright. Let's continue. Continue. So, yeah. I don't know if you let that quote um sink in, but think of why you held on for so long. Thank you so much for the follow, Reload. Welcome to the Garden of Narratives. Here is your library card. I hope you enjoy your stay. And I actually do love horror games, even though I'm screaming my head off. And so when I start playing my horror games again, just make sure you're not wearing headphones. you, your eardrums will be very hurt. And yes, I do love snakes. They're very cool. Mhm. My favorite horror game is probably, I would have to say, as of what I've played so far, surprisingly, Visage. that that was something else. I think I still have to finish the other two stories. We only finished one story path, but yeah, I know, surprisingly enough, because that game literally made, I actually peed myself. Some of you guys might remember this. What about an indie horror scene? Would Chilla's art game count as an indie horror? Yeah, I did. And it just came out. I was like, chat, I'm gonna be honest. I just peed myself right now. Oh, but if Chilla's games counts as indie, I love it. I've only played two so far. I gotta play the other ones, especially the one with the, I think it's the one with the subway, right? I think it is. Yeah, I got it. Oh my gosh, the elevator. Those were so fun. Why do I like doing this to myself? I don't know. But hey, if we're all having fun together, that's what matters, right? Uh, so yeah, what's your favorite horror game? It's the foundation for a meta horror ocean. It walks so to like Doki Doki could run. A pixelated nightmare. Oh, a foundation for meta horror ocean. Wait, like the deep sea? Is that what you're talking about? I'm actually, I think, I don't, no, meant to say, oh, scene. Oh, okay. It's the foundation for meta horror. It's, oh, you're fine, Reload, you're fine. I do that too. And sometimes my autocorrects end up sending such wrong messages. It's so bad. Wearing gang include heavy top. Ah, wait, are you talking about Toki Doki Literature Club? Ah, that's what it is, right? I have yet to, I have yet to finish it actually. You know what? I might actually play it. No, I'm talking about I'm scared. I'm scared. A pixelate. I've never heard of that. Oh, okay. I might look into that. Yeah, let me write that down. I'm getting my little notebook. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you guys hear the little clicky sound? I guess, would this count as a trigger? Okay. I sent you a link to that game. Thank you, Irv. Okay, I gotta look it up, yeah. Thank you. Right. So, let's continue on. Um, Again, I want to remind you guys, right? That you've held on through more than you probably could give yourself credit for. And even if you're feeling really tired right now, really exhausted, that you guys still have a strength deep inside of you that's left. It might be a spark right now, and that's okay. But looking ahead to the new year, I don't wish perfection for you. I do not wish perfection for you. I also don't wish. This might, again, sound bad, but I hope you guys can understand. I don't also wish constant improvement, or I don't wish pressure or endless hustle. What I wish for you guys, and hope for all of you guys, is to understand your own rhythm of how you want to walk your daily life. If there are days where you did not hit a goal, or if you did not check off some things on your list of items, or if you just didn't do anything at all, that's okay. Because I hope you guys choose gentleness for yourself. I hope you choose to move forward in small steps, not big leaps. I hope you guys give yourself permission to grow at your own rhythm, and also to rest when you need to. And having the courage to try again without shame. Try again without shame. Thank you, Gojira56. Welcome to the Garden of Narratives. Here is your library card. I hope you enjoy your stay. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to start small. And you are allowed to bloom in your own time. It's It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to be whoever you want. Not everything has to be loud. Not everything has to be loud or big. Can I be a Barbie girl if I wanted to? Yes, you can be a Barbie girl, or you can be a Barbie panda. Hi, Boo Boo. Welcome in. Hello. I see you peeking over there behind the bookshelf. So, whatever the next year brings, I hope you remember this. Yes, you can absolutely be a biologist. You guys can be anything you want. Be a biologist. I don't know. Be a comedian. Be a. Okay, actually, I wouldn't recommend teaching, but that's just because I am a teacher. But just be whatever you want and be proud of that. Right? No matter what you choose to do. That's so cool. A biologist? Oh my gosh. I, I am definitely not a STEM girly, uh, but I always loved marine biology, even though I'm scared of the ocean. But I always loved marine biology. I think it was so cool. But that's amazing. ASMR, yes. ASMR. A herpetologist. Oh my gosh. I I had a feeling, and so reload here, since I am actually an educator, right? Outside of my life of being a fairy librarian, um, I actually keep the library running together as a as an educator and an academic career counselor. But I had a failing, and I referred to my students as failings, and one of them is also studying to become a herpetologist. That is so awesome. Shush, herb. Shush. Yes, that is the study of reptiles and amphibians. And it's actually perfect because um, here in Costa Rica, um, according to a lot of facts, I can't think of one right now. Costa Rica here holds about, I think, okay, this is so bad. Don't take my word for it because they totally forgot about this. But I think 6% of the world's biodiversity, I think 6%, 0.6, one of those numbers. Yeah, I'm from Costa Rica. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I see a lot of things like what is it called? The green frog. Oh my gosh, there's a name for it. I've also got to see a lot of the blue morphos. So beautiful. Oh no, don't say that. I'm sure, I'm also sure that where you are, you get to also experience nature in certain places. Like, I don't know about New York. But no, New York, I think north of New York, there's a lot of, um, what is it? A lot of places surrounded by nature, right? I think so. I haven't been to New York, so I'm not quite sure. Mm. But yeah, guys, I just want to, like I said, this was gonna be a very short stream, but I do want to end on a very positive note for all of you guys. And please, 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 please listen to the words of your sweet fairy librarian. Please remember this, okay? You guys deserve care, kindness, and patience, especially from yourself, right? Please remember that. Again, let me whisper that. You deserve care, kindness, and patience, especially from yourself. So, everyone, thank you for sharing this quiet space with me tonight. Thank you for trusting me to sit with you in this moment. When you're ready to go, I hope you can take a little warmth with you. And just know that the Garden of Narratives, these library doors are always open for you. And I hope to see you guys next week once. Enjoy the holidays. Be safe. Have fun. Eat lots of yummy things. Okay? You're so nice and kind. I'm gonna come in here whenever I'm sad. If, if I can bring you a bit of happiness, it's not always like this. Still, reload. I do have another side, but Irv was trying so hard to bring out that side, but I held on. I held on really hard. But thank you guys. Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Ellie. You're so sweet. Thank you. Happy holiday. Así, Feliz Navidad, Burbu. Feliz Navidad. If I don't see you guys, Feliz Año as well. Happy New Year's. Yes, that's totally fine, reload. Take care, Faye. Have a wonderful Christmas and a fantastic time with family. Thank you, Lumi. I hope you as well. Have a good one with June and friends and family. Want to talk about the hag tag? Oh yeah, I'm a hag. You see, I am 1,035 years old. Yes. Happy holidays, and again, good night, my fables. Mwah. Bye.